The Minnesota Twins beat the Tigers. Tigers having a first-place season. A.J. Hinch has to be in my Greg's List, presented by Ricola. And the reason I decided to do this again, the top managerial performances, is because things have changed. There have been some soap opera performances along the way. Hello, Boston, right? I decided to look at it again and decide who has actually weathered the storm. We're in the dog days of August now. Who's putting together the best managerial performances of 2025? Let's kick this list off with a guy we showed you highlights of just moments ago. Steven Vogt's Cleveland Guardians. In year 2 as a big league manager, they're 19-7 since July 7th. Losing the best closer in baseball is not easy. He's dealing with it well. They've picked up 9.5 games on the Tigers in the AL Central standings. They're in the mix for the wild card. Number 8, Craig Counsell. The Cubs are in second place. The Brewers are red hot. I totally get it. But he reimagined their bullpen. And they have had perennial, annual bullpen issues. Palencia, Pomerantz, Keller. He aligned this bullpen. He knows how to get out-getters to do their job. Craig Counsell, terrific work. He's number 8. Number 7, I got to give Dave Roberts love, man. I know they have a huge payroll. But no manager has gotten fewer innings by starting pitchers in the entire sport than Dave Roberts. He's had to walk out there. It's not a laughing matter, Dave. Stop. You got to take the ball from a bunch of different guys. Number 6, John Schneider went from the outhouse to the penthouse. This guy was on the hot seat. We did a segment where he was one of 4 managers that could potentially lose their job. The other 3 did. The other 3 lost their jobs. He is now the 6th best manager in baseball, according to Greg's List. Number 5, this is the soap opera. Alex Cora, the Devers issue. Tristan Casas lost for the year. Alex Bregman, they signed him 43 games. They play with 4 rookie position players. Alex Cora's like, who else we bringing up? He's on the phone with Breslow all the time. He's number 5. Number 4, give Clayton McCullough some love. A lot of people don't know who this guy is. Yeah. He's in the dugout a lot with his hat off. He's got a great hairline. I don't blame him. 25-12 since June 22nd. The lowest 26-man opening day payroll in baseball, and they're flirting with 500. Clayton McCullough, you're number 4 on Greg's List. Number 3, A.J. Hinch, and he'd be even higher, but they kind of went through a tough spell. Once Harold Reynolds went on national TV and said, they're not the best team in baseball, they went through a tailspin. Wow. And when you hear that in the clubhouse, you might lose a little confidence. Well, A.J.'s working to get it back. They're still in first place in the AL Central. Number 2, Pat Murphy. The Brewers are the best team in baseball, in my opinion. Number 2? So number 2.
They're in for a tailspin?
Well, let me tell you, he's got a lot of pitching depth that he's enjoyed, and the lineup has been consistent, and every team deals with injuries. But no manager has dealt with injuries more than Joe Espada, who's number 1 on Greg's List. The Astros are 64-50. They're in first place in the AL West. This guy, 14 players currently on the injured list, including Yordan Alvarez. We don't know what we're going to get from him. And I'm not going to stumble. 7 starting pitchers on the IL for Joe Espada. You'll look at my best managerial performances so far this year. I mean, Dave Roberts has to make it. Fewest innings pitched by any starter. I'm going to grab a throw bomb or 2. I want to bring these over to my friends. Wow. All right, hey, yeah, there was Terry Francona didn't make the cut. Bruce Bochy. I have 2 future Hall of Famers that did not make the cut. They did not. And it's hard, but I like my list. I really do.
Well, I tell you what. I think we're seeing a turn in our sport. We went through a long, dark period, I think, where front offices said, we'll make the lineup. Here it is. You go play. Period.
Yeah.
I think our managers are having more input, even with decisions of trade deadline. Here's what I'm looking for. How does Charlie Morton end up with the Tigers? Because A.J. Hinch hadn't won the title with him. Go get him. I need that guy. But you start looking at Dan Wilson, what he's doing in Seattle. We need bats, guys. They've been saying that for 5 years. Now they get it? Yeah. You know, so different things like that. I'm seeing, I just named a couple.
Dan Wilson did not make the cut. I know.
But I'm saying we're seeing it changing in the sport. I really do.
I love
with
your point.
Snit out in San Diego.
Look at Vogt today.
Yes.
Letting his guy go. That was certainly a gutsy
126 pitches for Gavin Williams down the stretch. That's gutsy. I like what you're talking about, too. I've seen Mike Schilt. I know that Mike Schilt's running the game in San Diego. Yeah. Safety squeezing and doing things that he wants to do and run the team. That's the way it should be. Front offices do an incredible job. Now, certainly in some of my new roles, are seeing a completely different side of what that looks like. But in the dugout, a manager's got to have that control of the dugout, but also ability to have and use his feel within the game.
Rob Thompson didn't make Greg's list. First place Philadelphia Phillies.
I love that you got Clayton McCullough in there and the job he's doing. Yeah. And I love that Joey Espada's number one because we don't talk about it nearly enough, him keeping that track on the
all those injuries. Anyway, it's fun. The throat bomb's delicious, by the way. Ricola, my goodness.